Hey guys, I know you guys are, excited to see me again, as your main host this time, because anyways, welcome back to Coconut Heads. And I have here, I know you've already seen some of these faces already, but we have a new face today. So introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I am a YouTuber, content creator.
Please check our page out.
Okay.
As in, there's a lot going on,
we're always
She's giving
cooking, always
ambitious.
making new things. But right now, my main focus is YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm a YouTuber, content creator. You can check me out on YouTube. Okay.
Content creating, but it's hard.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm sure you already know. Please introduce yourself, my darling.
I'm into YouTube as well.
We didn't know that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you guys are gonna see his face in another episode. Don't worry.
Coming soon.
We shall let you guys know when it comes.
Yeah.
If you remember my he has come back with his shades again. But anyways,
You know that thing where inside church where like you want to invite the guest pastor, the way you sit down, just put your hand like this, observe. And like you move over,
you're trying to give me serious. Please.
Well, guys, it's your boy Connor. So it's always a delight, to feast your gaze upon me.
Such a cocky human being. God, I beg. So,
Chris.
You already know me. Chris Oko is the name awesomeness. The only boy that's in the hype man is in the building. You get me? Let's go. Let's get it.
I'm sure you guys have heard that like a million times already.
Yeah.
But,
I'm going to
it's not
change
bad.
it very soon though. Because my awesomeness has increased. So I'm going to add some new percent.
Please, let's get back to the purpose of today. So, we're going to be talking about a very controversial topic. This should be interesting. And everybody cast yourselves to do, like, say the truth and what you guys think about everything that's going to be mentioned here.
All right.
Anyways, we're going to be talking about objectification of women.
Jesus.
Like something that is people have a lot of different, like, strong opinions about objectification. So we're going to be finding out if it's men, women, or pop culture that is the cause of objectification. So according to Google, for us that, there's no dumb person, watching. But like, according to Google, objectification is typically defined as a culture's tendency to treat women's bodies as objects rather than as active, autonomous entities. So basically, you're treating me like a sexual object instead of a human being. Yeah, so like we're objectifying like mostly sexually. A lot, and to be fair, we do it to ourselves too. Like we objectify ourselves, But like, I mean, what do you guys think? Like, what do you think is like? Do you think who objectifies us more, like men or women, or is it just society in general?
I think it's more men and the pop culture society that objectifies women than women ourselves. I feel like when women dress up, I don't think it's really a thing of like, I think it's more of like, okay, I'm just trying to look cute.
Yeah.
I feel good. I feel comfortable. I feel pretty. It's not a thing of like, oh, I'm trying to look like an ideal, sex object and
for
all that.
any man. Or
yeah.
anything.
So
I do feel like women too, like depending on who it is, like there are women, don't get me wrong, that do dress up for themselves and just to look good.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times, women do dress up because they know the amount of male attention they're gonna get.
True.
Do you understand?
okay.
Like,
okay.
Preach
do
this
you know,
up.
I won't lie, I've done it. I've done it. I feel like every girl has done it at some point. Like it doesn't always scream insecurity, but like sometimes we like that attention, we want our bodies or what we wear to attract the opposite gender. It's nice. But like, yeah, I want to hear from you. Like, looking like somebody that is already objectified itself.
No.
No, it's a compliment. I mean,
No, don't worry.
I don't think
want
we're angry
everybody
with
to
that.
see
We
the
don't go
wickedness.
best. Men don't go best. You're justifying me, I don't go best.
Bro,
Justifying me.
pause.
like relax.
No, I'm too calm now.
I think I'll agree with myself on that one. That is mostly no violence. It's women that objectify themselves. I don't agree. It's women. Don't ask me
More
why I
than
don't know.
men.
Yes.
Please, you're just
I don't agree
fronting.
with that.
Like, why do
Sorry.
you think so? Like, why would you
That
say?
means because
You're
women
just
women
hating.
are just the problem. If was the first problem, It all stems from Eve. And since Eve was the first problem, just
So objectification and Eve now, how? How did Eve objectify?
Eve was not the first problem.
This guy.
Do you
Sorry to
understand?
say.
Bro,
Sorry to
I'm
say.
not for reason. I don't care what the facts are decided say. Women are the problem. Full stop.
So you like this now, you never objectified any woman before?
No. Me.
You've never.
Me?
So you're telling me that men are innocent?
Precisely.
So what are you telling me now? That every man in society sees a woman as a human being and not objects they can just toss around amongst themselves? Please.
No, okay, let me stop that. I feel like it's going to be dangerous for me to like do as if that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Even sometimes I have to call out guys myself. Like this is another person.
This is this.
Going through her. Like, she has
a whole life.
Life. She's not just.
Don't be only.
Do you understand?
Like, so, like many men, once they see women, all that goes to their right is T-O.
Fact.
Oh my God. Why are you so pushy?
It just didn't click. Like I was trying to. Please.
God, I'm dead.
My job, bro, need time to reminisce.
I don't even.
What is this? What's going on? Please, let me hear from you, I beg. Like,
I mean, it's 50-50. Society objectifies each other.
Yeah.
Women objectify men financially. And
A man is a woman
sexually.
but in the Bible, the God said that you guys are providers.
Exactly. Thank
so
you.
how are we objectifying you guys financially?
Exactly.
Like, do you understand?
That's what you're meant to do.
You can say that
That's why
maybe
we're brought here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
but then like basic standard nowadays, objectify.
in 2023, we don't do that. Like, even in the Bible.
Somebody should say a woman is meant to.
No, like
But you're also saying we should have an equal society. At the same time, you're also saying that you cannot tell a woman that a woman is meant to do this. At the same time, you're also saying if the man is meant to be the one that is protecting. Look at what happened now in Ukraine with all of the war and stuff. The women is also going to start fight.
Wait.
See, there are levels to this equality.
Exactly. Let's explain what we want.
See, when it comes to equality, if we want to get into that, we're just fighting for equal opportunity.
Exactly.
Finish. Do you understand? We're not saying which one.
Period.
See, it depends on we should be able to work in a proper business setting the way a man.
And I think
Do you understand?
I think every woman can.
Thank you.
But like the whole thing started from having the choice.
Exactly. If they want to.
The choice was taken away.
Exactly.
So the fight was for the choice, not for we must do it by force.
Do you understand? There are a lot of women. I'm not going to fight for a 9 to 5 because I'm not doing all of that. You understand what I'm saying? But so how does that relate to objectification now? Like,
personally,
sexually,
I feel like the whole objectification thing here has been there like since the beginning of time. We can backdate these things to like even other political countries and empires that have come and gone, and we've seen situations where there are women who they are considered, let's say, harlots, so to say.
Wow.
That
was a prim and proper way.
Like the way
Harlot, so to say.
This is reaction for me.
Let's go back, Let's go back to
Oh God.
There's just some. That's where it if you look at it, that's where it's all started, because they have these particular women and they say they are the wives of the slaves and they pick them up, put them in dungeons, or some of them, instead of them to be in dungeons, the man is in the dungeon working on the field, the woman is in the palace, but she's a sex slave to the king and his royal entourage. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So this objectification, they are saying in different ways. But presently, the fact is, it's still there. It's still here, and we're trying to fight against it, isn't it?
See, let me correct you in one aspect.
Please, you need a lot of correction.
Yeah.
First of all, in those days, women weren't seen as objects per se. They were being raised and groomed to be wives and people that can keep a home and raise a home and take care of the family.
Roman Empire.
I say in those days, I don't know
Okay.
which era it was, but in those days, that's how it was. Do you understand?
Sure.
Like, they weren't just seen as supposed to have, except people that were maybe sex workers at the time.
Yeah,
Do you
at
get what
that
I'm
time,
saying?
yeah.
But in general, if you're with a woman, it's not because you just want to have sex with her. It's because at the end of the day, you're going to marry this person. You're going to have a family with this person. Obviously, now it's different. But in those days, so this thing, it's obviously, it obviously started since.
Yeah.
But it's not as bad as it is now. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think it was worse before.
I think maybe back then it was like there were different types of objectification to so to say, because I feel like some women were like, the way you look is like, okay, you have fair skin, you have a slim figure, so you're fit for like that queenly princess, like you would want to marry off to somebody rich, that kind of thing. Like beauty was like, and then when you're not as like, you're now reduced to like more of a homemaker, birthing children, more than like a trophy wife or something like that. Yeah.
And well, in those days too, like the way they would their dresses that time, like they have to have cleavage, the extra big corsets and everything was.
We've been saying in those days.
Okay, but now like
let's
Gen
bring
Z,
it back.
like we need to bring it back. So earlier you were saying something about like the objectification being 50-50, like women objectify themselves the same way men do the same. Do you understand? So, but like, what do you think is the cause? Like, is it men, women, society? Like, what really drives the objectification?
Illuminati.
How does that work? How does
You sell your
Illuminati?
soul, you blow. And once you have sold your soul,
You
the
be
people
showing-
on top will tell you what to wear, where to go, where to perform, how to do, sign to do. And by the time you do it, and leading everybody to hell, you blow on this world. And then when Antichrist come, you'll be the one to ride the dragon like the cat. Thank you.
That Doja Cat one. Oh my god. That Doja Cat
Let me
video.
tell you a conspiracy theory. After this, if you would not see me, know who did it. It's Illuminati.
They'll come and say they made
Get
clone.
They do not say they clone Chris. They like awesomeness is awesomeness forever. You get me?
Okay, yeah, but like, okay, what about us other people that are not in the spotlights? That's that's
That's
where
where
we
the
really
influence
close.
comes from. The influence comes from.
Yeah.
You see Beyonce on, let's say, like something like quite like everything is exposed, all her cleavage is out. You be like, I want to wear that pint Beyonce wearing. See, I had a friend, Omale came to Abuja, performed. My friend literally, she bought bra because she wanted to throw at him. Literally, she just bought a nice, very fine bra. So because she wants to throw at him. Why does she want to throw bra at Omale in Abuja? A child of God, someone I know. See, it's because she has seen it online. Other girls have done it in Tanzania, they have done it in US, they have done it in Coachella, and the person now carry the bra and he's doing like this, and he's whining for her, and she'll be happy. We are seeing where Ruga will carry someone on top stage and see all of them should stand and check. It's because they are seeing the so-called powerful women up there doing the same thing. So who are you not to do when you want to blow?
So like, why exactly do you feel like women do these things? Let me hear from yourself. Like, why do you think they objectify themselves for men?
Clouds.
Well, why women objectify themselves?
Yes, for like the ones that do. Like, why do you think they do that?
Honestly, it's because it actually sells. Like, that's what people like. People like to see. Again, you make more money. You want to make more money. You know what the society at large, they like to see that you're shaking your yash and your everything out there. So I feel like that's why the powerful women probably do, because you know that it will help whatever they're selling go further, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, okay.
You reach the same. Yep, I'm not hearing anybody talking about it from like a mental standpoint. Like, you know, apart from the money thing, we also do it because there are moments in my life where I've wanted to look a certain way to make sure a man looks at me and finds me attractive. It is because in that moment, I was feeling very insecure about myself and I needed validation from a man. Do you understand? Because a lot of women, if a man doesn't tell them that they look good, they will never believe that they do.
Yeah.
So it's either they are feeling really down about themselves, so they need a man to tell them that, oh, you're sexy. So obviously the body attracts them first before anything else. But like it's not sustainable. That's the truth. But like that's another reason why women. Yeah. But like have you like ever objectified a woman before? Be honest.
Yeah, I feel
Be honest.
like
you have. Like everybody has.
experience is exceptionally different because from a young age you're not allowed to associate with the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
So it enhances these females from you who don't touch her, she'll get pregnant. Who don't touch him, you get pregnant. So there's a lot of mystery, and what you don't know, you're going to put in a box.
Yeah.
Women exist because for pregnancy related stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I've not been seeing them. So any woman you see, any skate passing is a pregnancy skate. Simple, like that's all that's in your mind. You didn't grow with this person to say, oh, she loves playing just like I do.
Yeah.
She loves jumping up and down just like I do. She likes toys just like I do. She has dreams. She wants to be an astronaut. You get what I'm trying to say?
Toys?
So you really, in a way, analyzes our experience from a young age, and then studies show that men objectify women as much as women objectify men.
Not
Not
more.
as much as, but like
more than.
No, just as much.
Just as much.
Just as
Yeah,
much.
but like, well, yeah.
Yeah,
At
but
the
like
same time, it's because of these men. Do you understand?
Yeah, and then men
Yes,
project
now. Obviously, it's
their
it's their
sexualization
choice, do you
more.
understand? Because that
Men
is what
do?
what men want. So for them to be
Yes,
wanted,
men project how they objectify and sexualize women more than women would project how they see men as an object.
Yeah.
Because
You think that
you won't
is
hear you won't hear a woman, like, let's say you see a rich guy walking and he's looking nice, and like obviously you know that this guy is well to do. I know that's how most guys think women objectify, based on financial and maybe some other things.
yeah. But we look at physical
But
first,
but you will never hear a woman shout, look at that one that is packing there, or you never hear a woman shout
understand?
one guy. But men, if they see you're looking nice, they will just say one slur at you, and it's like, you can't even feel comfortable going to where you're going anymore because it's like you're being, like, the objectification is being projected directly at you.
and it's so normalized, like we're just supposed to accept it.
I feel men tend to be more vocal about those kind of things than women are. The feelings are the same. I feel like we objectify ourselves the same way, but society has just increased to such a way that men are in more positions to be vocal about
They are just
it and
entitled.
disrespectful about it. So I don't know how I would feel if I didn't work
Especially when they
out
discuss it with
that.
their friends. Like that's one that
The
pisses me off.
audacity. Like,
What? Imagine like describing like being with a group in a group of guys and they are just dissecting one babe's body, or about how they had sex with this one, about how, like, Jesus
I feel like
Christ.
we do that too.
It's more true.
never, I don't think it's ever.
The only time wherever you see if it's like our closest
Because
friend,
I've talked
we
to
will
a
never
girl,
go
yeah.
around in
I've
a
talked to a
group
girl.
and
I
start.
know I'm not her closest friend, but I know we're friends. She was my classmates. And the things she told me she has done to people father plus people in my department, you would not even believe it was coming out the same way. You get me? Because when I was growing up, yeah, where I grew up, you're supposed shame to talk, say you do this, even if you be guy. If you talk amount, yeah, person go look you, nah, this person now you do this kind of thing. But this girl was just like, this one, you could not even knock. You know, small thing like this, before you know, he has 4. If there's anything was an objectification of sex, it's what that girl did that day. Like, she scattered people. I was like, what's your mom even wish me? I mean, I know, say, by the time I go Nigeria, see, yeah, I just believe that it's equal, yeah? But the problem is, we live in a society whereby there are some guys who, let's take for an example, a guy goes to job and he's going out with shorts, and then there are some ladies that look at him every time. They look at him every evening, they just wait and wait for the guy to job past. They see him laugh, see him limp, all those kind of things.
We don't talk
They
about
do
guys'
it.
laps.
Ladies do it, trust me, they do it.
Laps?
But
We
you
don't-
only see few guys like
I
that.
mean-
But there are more ladies with short skirts passing in front of guys when they are drinking or when they are chilling. There are more than the amount of guys with shorts and, you know, muscles and all of that, all of those stuff passing in front of ladies to objectify them. I don't know if you get me.
Bro, just dig on her heat. For
No,
yourself.
seriously, society, it's just the way society is. It's just the way it is.
But yeah, like I feel like
Think about it.
that is buttressing their points even more. Like
Yeah, because
if
it's
someone
true.
wears something short, so
It means that
It's
Yeah,
true.
what
Yes,
that-
if someone wears something short, definitely, and she's a lady, she passes in front of 3 guys, something will happen.
Huh?
And those guys will talk. And by the time they talk,
so are
they'll
you now saying
justify
that
her.
she's the one that is doing it for them?
No, I'm saying it's society. You guys are not getting the point. The way the society is, it will surely happen. It's a sad world we live in, but that is what happens. Trust me.
Yeah, like
110%.
don't put food in front of a dog. I don't
Yeah.
expect it.
Yeah. It's just the way it is.
Ah, that was a nice point.
Yeah.
So you're telling men are dogs.
Family.
Men are dogs. That's what you
Yeah,
just
and then
said.
women are beings.
As in we're meat now.
Meat.
People are dogs.
When they see a nice guy, they must be passing by. You know many people drew up and pick at that year. You remember?
No, honestly, I just feel like at the end of the day, it's all like our hormones,
Yeah.
human body.
Yeah.
It's us. We do it to ourselves.
The truth is,
Honestly, like
we're
it's
all
just going to
like
happen.
we're all
That's why-
attracted, like animal nature.
More
Forget.
names though.
There you go.
But like you need to recognize that women are more than their bodies.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
sometimes I before I cast myself and my mommy will see it. But anyways, there are some things I like to wear that I know that it's gonna get some kind of attention. Do you understand? And I'm gonna wear it anyway because I know the attention I'm gonna get that day. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna deceive.
Yeah.
I don't want to deceive myself and say that every time I dress up for me. Obviously, when the confidence comes in, at the end of the day, I wouldn't really need, that validation from anybody else because I make sure that I like what I see in the mirror
Yeah.
before I go out. So I don't need to fish for validation from any other man because what is he gonna do for me? Nothing.
Yeah.
But the truth is that at some point, we
Just
all,
feels nice.
we all, it just feels nice.
nice.
Like, but when it's very easy to get disrespectful.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
very.
It's
Yeah,
very, very
exactly.
easy.
Because there's sometimes like you go out, like one guy will compliment you, right? And you're just like, oh my
Oh my
god,
God, thank
thank
you.
you. And there's a way another guy compliments you, like,
Like you, can you get
Excuse
over
you?
here?
It
Like-
depends on how fine you are.
not really.
You get
Not really.
Man of approach.
Some are crazy.
Man of
Yeah.
approach.
No. In fact, no. Let's not do that. Let's be for real.
Mhm.
Eh,
There are some things that are slightly disrespectful.
but if
And
it's
fine
from
person you see, and you're like, hi, you shy, you high face.
I feel.
and stuff.
I
No, I don't mean stuff way on the
Yeah, I
the
get
other
what you
side.
mean.
Like
That
personality, yeah?
sneaky shit on
Yeah.
the fence. Like this guy was ugly and he said that, you damn shut up.
I mean,
So it's a fact.
True.
everybody
It's a
has
fact.
what they call ugly, so I guess. Yeah.
If
It's
the
true.
guy I'm not attracted to come to listen to
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
they're
not
not
as
attractive.
attractive, not the sorry for using the word.
before they'll say
Not
that
the
well, nobody's
societal
ugly.
accepted form of
Yeah,
attractive.
over attractive.
Yes, very.
I have to be very careful with our words now
Yeah.
because when somebody come and say you're cancelled. But anyways,
Cancel culture is real.
it's
Yeah.
real and for the most stupid things like that's what I talk about another day. I
Yeah,
swear that's a whole
honestly.
different issue. But I haven't been hearing from you a lot
Wow,
lately.
dropping gems, wait.
I know now.
Yeah,
But I need to hear your voice more
But
like.
see, why is it that men don't necessarily feel objectified, sorry, compared to ladies?
I like this question you have asked.
Yeah.
Should I tell you?
I really want to know.
Society has made men out to be the ones that they chase women. They are allowed to be sexual. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In society, if a man has sex before marriage, if a man does this, if a man sleeps with 10 women, if he sleeps with 20 women, it's seen as, oh, he's a man. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if a woman should approach a man in that sense, it's gonna feed his ego and he's not gonna feel disrespected.
But why is it like that though?
Why is it like that though?
It's society at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And the truth is
Society,
that
Because-
it has a part to
It's
do with our
so
nature.
No,
Like,
it's
most
society.
it is a choice at the end of the
course,
day.
I mean,
Like,
the foundation, I feel, is our nature. There are precepts that are put over it,
Mhm.
the objectification, the whatever. But at the base, the male most of the time always chases.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
As maybe our society didn't morph well, and then we
You're stuck
put
to
a
that.
few toxic traits in there, and it is what it is now today. But at the base level, the male always chases. Check
Yeah.
every other species.
Fact.
yeah. But like for us women, it's different for us because okay, men if they're sexually objectified, they even like it. Do you understand what I'm saying? But us, it can even
Not really.
really.
No.
So if a girl, a lot of men, if an attractive woman as in head to toe, she attract. So she first attract. She come and meet you and tell you that, oh, she wants to have like a thing with you, like she wants to like hook up with you.
First
whatever.
off, she will not
Most
say it like that. And
obviously,
secondly, by
that's
the
what
time
I'm saying.
by
Like
the
I'm
time
giving
she
an
says
example.
it,
Why would you say
I
that?
feel
Exactly.
like
Some
she-
girls have
Some girls are very
audacity. Oh,
good.
some
You
girls
get,
have
like,
I feel
audacity.
irritated by it.
You're trying to do a diplomat.
For real.
Bro, see, he gets, no matter how you take the audacity way you won't get. There's the way she walk up to me, and she will utter a kind of word. I'll just look at her. So this is why you take me for granted, boy.
So really, like a Rihanna,
Awesomeness,
a
like
Rihanna looking babe,
Like,
come and meet
come
you.
to meet
Do you know what I
you.
have? My sperm is something that's going to make your generation happy forever.
did we
We're going
reach
to
there?
bet a
How
child
did
of
we
glory.
get there?
A
Like,
child of glory.
Pause. Pause.
A child of God like me. You just come from nowhere. Come on, no. To some extent, I'll feel disrespected. And because of that, I will not do anything. I'll just feel disrespected.
like it makes you feel
Yeah, I'll ask her, which church do you
like,
go to? Is that what you're teaching your church? Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
I mean, like, difference is good.
as in,
Yeah.
I know his type. So another like aspect in which women are actually objectified to is sports. Please, you hold on first. Do you understand? You understand? Because I don't know, your body is very riled up today.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying facts.
we need to hear from you. Like, why do you think that is? Because it's sports. Like, that should not even be the main focus of anything. Because I know I see women sprinting or in the Olympics or basketball, volleyball or whatever. Even their outfits, like they have to wear like really tight short shorts.
No,
And
the women actually choose to. Because I know that.
No.
They choose
Then
to.
the board, like,
mhm.
the regulation states that these women must wear this thing. And this is a board that's predominantly men. Like, imagine women on their periods that have to compete.
I
This
see.
was when like, it's so flimsy. Like, when I was small, I genuinely asked my dad, like, I watch volleyball men. They're wearing tights. Like, if women wore the same tights, they won't die.
You won't have a
But
problem.
no, they must wear pants. It must be pants. If it's not pants.
That's the crazy society we live in.
Yeah,
because
like
I feel like these things sell.
Like even in sports, like
Yeah.
Can I say something? Yeah, I really feel that women are very powerful, and anything they do can literally move mountains. Why? Because it's going to move the multitude of men. Now, when you get a woman to wear something like quite skimpy, let's say to play sports and all of that, the guys, your speed, your agility, your movement is what sells, yeah? And if maybe you're Ronaldo, your personality sells. But then if you're a lady, apart from your skills, your dribbling and all of that, it is believed, quote unquote, by some of those stupid people, that the way you look inside some of these shorts or jerseys or what it may be, will sell that market. There's this girl.
Wait, so do you feel like
No, it's a thing.
do you feel like
I expect
less
young women.
attractive like sports athletes, like female sport athletes, are not as successful because they don't
How many
match
of these
the
female
market?
sport athletes do you-
So
How many of these superstars do you know?
is that why they're not
Actually,
superstars?
See,
No,
I say, is it because
I feel like they're, in my experience, like, there are people that can genuinely have skill. When you start getting to that top level, there are other things that will sell you.
yeah, like
Okay, everybody has skill now. What
Yeah.
else?
How
Yeah,
many dudes does
persona.
N'Golo Kante even have?
See? Because he's not showing his six packs outside. And he
Exactly.
has
He's one of the best
big head.
midfielders in our generation. But how many deals does he have? So it's not good to look at.
Yeah.
Did I say
so
just
it's
See, the thing is-
Yes. Yes, you did.
I didn't mean that.
Long story short, the look sells. That's what it means. And because of that, they now objectify these ladies that the way you look is the way you're going to sell. You
Yeah.
understand? You see this girl that plays for Aston Villa, I forgot her name, I'm trying to remember, she's a
yeah.
Swedish player.
yeah.
Nobody ever knows the number she's wearing on her back.
But wait,
You know why? You know why?
I don't know
Because
her
by the time
name.
she
You
goes
don't know her
to
name.
celebration,
Bro.
she goes, you know her. Because every single guy,
Wow.
every single guy, when
Can
you
you
go
see,
on
like,
Twitter,
they are
when
doing
you
it
go
right
on-
now.
on
They are
on
doing it right
TikTok.
now.
No, when you go on TikTok, you see her do a celebration and she goes like this. Nobody knows her name. But every man will look at that picture and know you like it. You will like that TikTok, you will like that reel, you will like that video. then they ask you what's her number. It's,
And that's what I'm saying about this woman, though. Like, she folds her shorts up, like,
on purpose.
Full time.
On purpose.
That's what I'm
And
saying. This
She's
bitch.
always selling her
And
products,
maybe
though.
maybe it could be that's what makes her run better.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
said thank you.
Thank
man.
you.
Thank
Better
you. Do you
actually.
understand?
For some people that are in Elegushi now, they are looking at their phone and they are, this girl again, she has scored. Nice one. They have liked the picture. Because it's another thing they are looking at. It's not for the kid.
What are they looking
It's not
at?
for this. And he's bomb now, obviously. Uku.
Please.
Idi.
It's okay, I beg. Don't even get me started on fitness influencers, all these gym girlies. Oh my
It's
god.
They be like, I want to show you guys what I'm cooking today.
Boom!
I clean a whole lot of cake.
This is why Dave said don't die for Nash. This is
No, but they can't hide it now. Like,
It's the ones that used to wear like booty shorts, like
check
Okay,
her
real.
likes. More
Ass
men
is
on
showing.
her page.
Yeah.
Check her likes. More men on her page. More men following. More men liking.
Because more men are trying to get fit.
No, not necessarily.
and it's with a woman. Advice.
For real, the men are trying to get.
really through a
But I
woman.
feel like all these, like, there are so many things that cause, there are so many intricate factors that affect these things.
There's a lot.
If you look at economics, who has more purchasing power? So who are you selling to? People who have more purchasing power most of the time are
It's
men.
very good to sell to.
Yeah.
So most industries will want to cater to them.
Wow.
That's
I need to fund women empowerment.
Yeah, because
No,
just
that's
technically
right.
said
That's what the
industry
sugar
sees
boy,
women
because
as
the
objects.
industry is
understand?
not
I mean, not
centered
even-
around-
Even men are seen as objects. Let's not take that away. Let's not take that away. Because
Depends on the connection.
I don't have the camera. Don't worry.
the men too are seen as objects in different ways. You've seen where people are posing for pictures that they don't even want to take, underwear pictures. As a man, you know you don't want to take it. And you know that your upbringing, you know, from this
Like you can just see that their crotch is in your face, like
Like,
Calvin Klein.
You
What are you doing?
Exactly. And then I want to they will see it. When you see
Man, wear shorts now. Let the band show or something.
No.
Like
That had it to sell pants to
see, when the crazy world, very soon I you start talking about the hot spring for sale. Hot, yeah.
oh, God.
please, can we move on?
People are
I feel
objectifying
like
themselves.
women would experience this thing more. Why?
Definitely.
Yes, fact.
Definitely.
Customer base with high purchasing power is predominantly men.
Yeah.
So women are just going to suffer more. As if you're coming up as a male model, you may take a few years before you have to do an exposing photo shoot. Or you do photo shoots. Sometimes you don't want to see your body. How many male? You know what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say?
honestly.
Yeah.
That's very real. Like,
male
in-
model picture.
yeah,
Man
in-
don't feel like male
Woman,
model
you want to
picture.
blow.
honestly, and that's one thing. Like, if you notice, even like with like social media now, and like most of the popular.
I said,
Yeah, like we are seeing what we like to see, what the guy,
I
yeah.
remember that.
So it's
before
like-
COVID, that bus it.
Oh my god.
Remember that time?
What about silhouette challenge? Sir?
Oh,
that
that's
was
silhouette
one.
challenge.
But
And it was
nice.
trending.
Yeah.
Everybody was hopping on it, making their money,
What
making
were
their
you trying to
coins.
show?
Elizabeth,
What were you trying to show?
I was just doing basketball and
Okay. oh.
Yeah.
But seriously, guys.
guys.
But seriously, guys, let me start with Michelle on this one. Like, how do you
Yeah.
think that the objectification of women really affects us mentally? Like, we have to be serious now.
Because I'm scared for my.
The
I'm
reality
scared for
of
my
it,
country,
like,
yeah.
at the end of the day, we've been
Yeah.
objectified
Yeah.
by men
I
we
mean-
don't want.
Now I think we've all like kind of accepted that okay, you have to have a big like a lot of women believe that I have to look a certain way to attract the kind of man I want in my life. So that's why it's like you say, so people getting their bodies botched, doing BBLs and all that, because now society has made us believe that okay, you have to have a fat ass, a small waist for you to meet high value men that are going to spend big money on you and all that. When it's like you can be yourself.
Just be you.
Just
be
you. Like, 60-year-olds are out here looking like they're 30.
Oh my God.
And look at me, I'm struggling. Like,
There are some TikTok
girls
that are
you
like,
say this one is 17.
you're 14?
Huh?
When I was 14, I wasn't doing this.
When I was 14, like,
And now they're trying to normalize it, like, oh, you don't, and if you make a comment like, oh, no, this is a bit too much, your
they'll say
age,
you're
your
slut shaming.
you're not say you're slut shaming, but sometimes just like a form of correction, like you're just trying to look out for this person because at the end of the day, you know that they are predators online, like actually objectifying you and using your pictures for nasty things you don't know about.
Do you understand?
So it's like you need to be very careful.
Do you understand? And I feel like for people who are like lover girls now and are attractive, do you understand? Like all men want is your body.
My soft spot.
I feel like it's very heartbreaking because do you understand? Like you might want love so bad, like something serious, but like most of the men you meet just want to get you in their bed, like, and then most of them they're like, oh, before I can even get to know you, I need to know how you are sexually or whatever. Like it's so disgusting. Like I'm more than a person. Like trying to have, even if you find this person attractive at the first instance, like at least trying to form like some sort of conversation, like trying to see if this person is way more than what they're showing you. But no, you know.
I used to have this joke with a friend back in school. Like I won't go as a shelf, and she used to tell me that she never thinks she can ever find true love. And my reply always to her joke is your cross to carry. But I feel like it's true. People are more attractive. There's just, especially in a world that is very liberal. In our parents' time, you cannot even be standing alone with a woman without a chaperone or something. You know what I'm trying to say? In a liberal world where, not like parents, it could be grandparents. I'm not trying to say older side, you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay. I think what I have to say about that, as a girl on the like, thicker side and like my experience, okay. Oh my God, but just saying like, it's very real. Like honestly, that thinking, oh, you never, because honestly, sometimes I'm always so blunt. I'm like, what do you want? Like, let me know, because like, a lot, you actually have that belief that a lot of guys are just here for your body because but like you said, a lot of men actually make it seem like, oh, they have to first of all relate with you sexually before they can even know. And if you're not like someone that's sure of yourself, right, you feel like, oh yes, I need to sleep with this person to know that, so that we can finally be in a relationship. And then your whole relationship is just based off on that sexual energy you guys had, nothing emotional, nothing deep. Like there are some relationships like you don't know anything about your partner. You guys are just running like
I really feel we should start raising better men, obviously.
Bro, like
we should, because like these things can be talked about for so long, and then there are children out there who they are still raising in a way that by the time they grow up, they will still objectify.
Exactly.
You get me?
And it's so
Let's raise
normalized.
better kids, and when those men grow up to become head of the house and find a partner,
You'll
they
be
will definitely
respectful.
respect that woman. Like if I'm loving someone for her body, I feel like that's a problem. I feel like they're sick upstairs. If it's the body that is the first thing that is making you love someone.
Yeah, that's not love. Like
it's very big problem.
Craziest thing is that most men don't know when they do it.
They don't know.
Like it's so.
You don't know when they objectify.
They don't know. Like it's
They're
so
so
ingrained.
I
Like
say-
even me sometimes I do it and I have to call myself like, oh boy.
It's something that you have to. They have to look out for.
And if you don't have self-awareness, like it's gonna. Do you understand?
We're raising a lot of crazy songs.
Honestly, I think the good thing is knowing when you're overstepping and when to step back. Like honestly, like sometimes I feel like it's our nature, honestly, to be attracted to each other that way. So, but it's just to know when to relax.
Do you understand? Because some
and
men
to
can
take
get
a step
like
back.
really violence. Like this thing, that babe that got hit in the face with a brick because she didn't give a guy her number.
That is why I always give out my number. Like
I swear,
I don't
and block
ever
you
say no.
after, like,
I'll
just
give you my
them.
number, move on my
Because
life,
they're
and then
scared,
block
like,
you after
they-
because I'm
do you
literally
understand?
scared.
And other men were
You can
there.
attack me. Like I've literally had an experience where like a guy was trying to talk to me, right? And it was obvious that I wasn't even in the mood. Like I want to go where I'm going. I literally grabbed my hand and he was like, "But am I not talking to you? You're here for me. You think I'll just give you this money now and you follow me home." And I'm like,
Sexual harassment.
you don't even
Jesus
know me.
Christ.
And it's so normalized. Like people will just be watching.
So he didn't do anything.
And they'll not be like, why they from now? They'll actually come and
swear.
start telling you why do you think you should not give him your number?
Even women too. They are women.
They slap all of them. Hold their head to the outside. Hold it, slap them.
I swear,
Like,
and
for real, like so many things are normalized, especially in Nigeria. If you go abroad, you cannot think of saying such a thing. A woman is walking on.
you
What?
drag me.
That's sick.
What?
That's sickening.
See, girls, get your tasers, get your pocket knives,
Get your safety
get your pepper
equipment.
spray because of this from
Exactly.
objectification. That's where it leads to rape, it leads to all of these things, it leads to harassment, and sometimes the women get killed just because they refuse to go along with a man.
I think
Yeah.
I would address Chris's point of raising them right.
But
I think we
exactly,
need more,
yeah.
more co-ed programs like from childhood. Let them see humanity in themselves. Like, let them see humanity in the other gender. Like she's just a person.
Yeah.
It just so happens that her genitals are different. Like
Exactly.
so. When that is done from a young age, you grow up to have true friendships, true relationships, and we're all better experience.
And be self-aware,
Yeah.
big, like be mindful, be emotionally intelligent, and then you'll be able to like recognize these toxic behaviors. And all these men are doing. Let me work on myself. But anyways,
Why you so-
It's the alpha male generation
oh my God,
coming
I swear
up.
it's not you.
Talk to me,
Like
like,
I'm not shading anybody. What did I say?
when I see you get
What did I say? I say raise emotionally intelligent men.
Cool, though.
But I feel like it's just getting worse and
Exactly,
worse.
it's not
Because
getting
now
better. And
what
women
is
too,
trending is the alpha male like
And
people, and it's like
some people love
degrading.
this kind of toxic.
Yeah, so
those
women,
kind of
so
toxic
women
men.
like those kind of things, which is quite sad. But
If I
anyways,
if I have to
Still goes back to
emphasize,
giving
if I have
us
to
a
emphasize
raising the
that
right
I'm
side.
alpha male, I don't know.
Well, I'm raising some
I don't
demons.
sound so alpha.
I will stay here and receive mark of the beast, please.
Like I remember a babe that told me that she liked it when like her mom put his hands on her.
Yeah.
see,
I feel like everybody just
Like-
trauma, like
as in, keep
trauma.
traumatizing me, please.
Ugh.
I get off on that.
Those kind of people, you collect mark of beast last. I don't know what you are doing.
Okay.
But
yeah. But yeah, this was so much
You cannot
fun.
do that to everyone.
Oh my God. Like this was so much fun. I really enjoyed this topic because I feel like we're
Yes.
able to like express our different opinions and everything. We'll probably get hate for some comments that were made, but
And we understand why.
It is what it
Exactly.
We
is.
just don't know.
each with their own. But like you guys, take care of yourselves. Women, love yourselves.
Yep.
Period.
Men ain't shit.
Men get educated.
While I proceed to go
Get
find man, I'm gonna
educated.
cuddle. But yeah, it was nice doing this episode with you guys. And expect more, please. Catch us on Coconut Heads on Instagram,
Okay.
YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. Subscribe, add us,
Yeah.
and keep up with us, y'all. And we'll be giving you more content.
Also, that's a sign out.
Period.
Period.